Hi everyone, my name is Father Sam Kachuba. Welcome to Faith Friday for the Diocese of Bridgeport. I want to talk to you today about a special patron saint of mine, Saint Stephen. And you might be saying, Father Sam, your name is Sam, not Stephen. What's the deal? Stephen is my middle name. Samuel, the Old Testament priest, has 2 books in the Bible, so I get 2 books in the Bible, but I want to talk about the saint, Saint Stephen. Stephen is the first martyr. He's the first one to give his life in witness to Jesus Christ and witness of the gospel. Stephen's one of the first deacons of the church, so if you go back to the book of Acts of the Apostles, you'll find that the daily distribution of the bread wasn't sufficient, and so they made sure that there were these men who were appointed to help to distribute the bread to the Christian community, and Stephen was one of them. Stephen also became a great preacher of the faith in his own right, and he went out preaching and he argued convincingly against all these people who would try to refute Christianity. He was fantastic with it. So there he is in Jerusalem arguing against the different people who contradicted the Catholic faith. Eventually, Stephen is brought before the Sanhedrin. And there, before the Sanhedrin, he delivers this fantastic explanation of the Christian faith, summarizing the whole of the Old Testament and bringing it right to the point of Jesus Christ and saying, why don't you believe? What's happened? And so the Sanhedrin grinds their teeth at him, the Acts of the Apostles says. They cover their ears, they rush at him, they throw him out, and they begin to stone him to death. And we read in the Acts of the Apostles that the people who were stoning him threw their cloaks at the feet of a young man named Saul, and Saul consented to the execution. Saul, of course, we know goes on to have a great encounter with Jesus on the road to Damascus. He's baptized, he becomes Paul. He becomes this fantastic preacher of the gospel and goes out converting the whole world. And when eventually Paul gives his life in Rome, he's buried. And today, at the Basilica of St. Paul outside the walls, which stands over the tomb of St. Paul, you'll find just to the side a little altar, a little chapel, dedicated to the honor of St. Stephen. There's no doubt in my mind that Stephen and his influence, his witness, inspired Paul's preaching and Paul's later work. Because this is really what the saints do. Not only do their lives and their example in life inspire us, but afterwards their memory, remembering these saints and all the great things that they did, inspires us to be better. And so the saints stand for us as that great witness and a sign of hope. So as we go through life, first of all, who's our patron saint? Who are you named for? Is there a particular saint that you've taken and you have a special devotion to? What is it about their life that inspires you? What is it about their prayer that convinces you of your own need for Jesus Christ, his mercy, and his love? As we go through this month of November, we reflect on the lives of the saints and on those who have gone before us, and we are reminded that we are called also to be saints. We are called also to be close to Jesus. We are called also to give witness, maybe only in word, maybe with our very lives, as Stephen did. Whatever it is, may we always be holy, may we always strive for that sainthood, and may we remember always those who go before us marked with the sign of faith. God bless you.